Oh man, I didn't realize my mic was muted. Let me go back to the beginning. Hey, listen. My name is Rich Wall Street Williams. I am the founder and creator of New Rules for Money. The New Rules for Money. It's our goal, our purpose, and mission in life is to share how wealth is generated, specifically in the foreign exchange market. I'm going to share some information on the foreign exchange market tonight. Share with how our team is having the kind of success that we're having. So I'm really excited on what we have and where we're going. Um, you can follow us on Facebook. We're on Facebook. You can catch us on Twitter. We are on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're even on TikTok. Just search for New Rules for Money. Look for my picture and like, subscribe, and share, right? And also follow. Go ahead and follow. So I'm really excited for what we have and where we're going. I started this New Rules for Money. Started this September 2019. September 2nd, I think it was a Sunday afternoon. I'm sitting down at my dining room table, and I'm thinking about ways to create multiple streams of income. I've done it in the past, and then I'm getting back to setting up multiple streams of income, creating investment tools for me, my family, helping partners, helping single moms pay off debt, provide for their families better, helping college students pay off their student loan debt. So that's really the mission where we're going and what we got planned and laid out. So thank you so much for joining us. Again, my name is Rich Wall Street Williams. Welcome to the New Rules for Money. New Rules for Money. It is our desire to get wealth into the hands of the masses. Scripture says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Our goal is to create a legacy of wealth. All right, so let's get right into this. The platform, what we do. I'm not going to go through everything tonight because my goal is to get to the market so that we can do some live trading in the foreign exchange market. But again, my name is Rich Williams, uh, Rich Wall Street Williams, founder, creator, New Rules for Money. And it has been my distinct honor and pleasure to share this information, man, to share this information with the masses, right? So, I want you to check the box, yes or no. Check the box, yes or no. Do you have the freedom to work from wherever you want? Check the box, yes or no. Question number two, do you have the freedom to build a successful financial future? Check the box, yes or no. Do you have sustainable and an energizing work life balance? You're going to check your box, yes or no. Do you have the freedom to work and raise children without losing your mind? How about the opportunity, right? The opportunity to make yourself rich rather than someone else. Or maybe this, the opportunity to make progress towards your goals. And again, you want to check the box. You're going to check the box, yes or no. Yes or no. Go ahead and do that right now. Yes or no. Yes or no. So think about this. What are some of the challenges that you face in life? What are some of the challenges, right? Do you ever feel like, maybe you were meant for something more? Uh, One of the things that we found in a Gallup poll that was done in 2017, I think is when this Gallup poll was done, is that 85% of the people don't feel happy or fulfilled at their jobs. They don't feel happy on their jobs and they dread waking up every single day. 85% of the people, a whole lot of unsatisfied people out there. When we're not happy or fulfilled, our confidence is affected, our self-worth is affected, our happiness, our health, even our finances can suffer. So what if there was another way? What if there was a way and things could be different? What we do, our story is very simple, and that is we empower people. We empower people. We empower people to build better lives. We empower people to understand that they have meaning and purpose. And that's why we see so many succeed and have some level of success. And that's our story. We believe real change begins with positive self talk, that finding success starts within. Finding success start within. Think about this. Whatever you become, in order to become something, you have to decide to walk away from something. The minute that you and I decide to become something, right, we have to make a choice simultaneously to walk away from something. But this success, man, it starts within, right? So how do you talk to yourself? Self-talk is so vitally important. We become what we think we can become. We become what we think we can become. How would you feel if you had total control over every aspect of your life? Robert Kiyosaki in the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, he had talked about the four ways that cash flows in this country. What first is first quadrant number one is 60% of the people work for someone else, right? 30 quadrant number two, 35% or they work for themselves, self-employed. Number three is 1% of the population are investors and 4% are business owners. But look, check this out: 95%. That 95%, that's 60 that works for someone else plus 35% that work for themselves. That creates the 95% of the financial market in the country. And that 95%, they make only 5% of the entire market. Whereas the 1% business owner 1% investor plus the 4% business owner equals 5%. That 5%, ladies and gentlemen, they control and generate 95% of the success or the wealth that's created in this country. Let me put it to you a different way. Um, Imagine if you were in a room, right, and there were two rooms. On one side of the room were the people, the 95% were in one room, and the 5% that are investors and business owners were in another room. And so I walk into the room where there are 95 people. Right now, I have $100 bills, right, to divide between the two groups. I walk into the first group, room A, we'll call it room A, where there's 60% work for someone else, 35% self-employed, 95%. So I walk into the room, there's 95 people, and I take out five $1 bills and I throw them up in the air. And the 95 people that's in that room, they compete for $5. Robert Kiyosaki refers to that as the rat race. Then I walk into room B, the second room, where there's only five people. I got 95 $1 bills left. So I take the 95 $1 bills and I throw them up in the air. And five people now compete for $95. A little different mindset, right? But this is that cash flow. But so the foreign exchange market, let me tell you a little bit about the foreign exchange market. It has 12 zeros. It is a 6.3 trillion dollar a day industry. Now on the screen I have 5.3, and the reason why it's 5.3 for this financial market is that there's also a digital market, right? What I love about the foreign exchange market and the digital market is that you can exchange money without owning any physical money. I'm going to show you how that's possible. And then, of course, a digital currency that's at 1.2 trillion dollar a day. So you take the forex market, which is 5.3 trillion dollars a day, and this digital currency, which is another $1 trillion a day market, financial market. And this digital currency is setting the stage on how money is handled for the future. It's a global form of payment um, that you can also trade without owning any physical money. So our education is set up a couple different ways, and we call it learning simplified. So first, we want you to understand how to master the financial markets, right? Knowing how to build real wealth and freedom as part of the education that we share. We have a master's academy, FRX, Forex, Foreign Exchange Master Academy, and we also have a high frequency academy. And I'm going to show you high frequency tonight. And we're going to take a live look at the market tonight. I'm going to show you that. Digital currency. We have a DCX, which is our platform or education platform for the digital currency. We teach you what you need to know. We even share with you if you want to launch a business, how to be a successful independent business owner. Now we've also added, and I won't get into it tonight, but we've also added you can trade stock. You have an interest in the stock market, but you don't necessarily want to invest the time to go to school to learn about the stock market. We have an academy set up where we have videos starting from the 100 series all the way up to the 400 series, from the beginners to advanced, on how to be successful and how to trade. And we even give you trading strategies on how to successfully trade in the foreign exchange market or the stock market. And we even do NFTs for those that have interest in NFTs, right? So you have access to over 100 plus full-time educators. You can connect, you can collaborate, you can ask, learn, and succeed. I personally set up a group on Telegram. It's called the Wealth Legacy Group, where I invite people to come into the group, check it out. Check out what we're doing. Share. We're sharing our success, and we're even sharing our lessons. Not all trades close in profit, and we'll talk about that as well. You get to learn from the best from our live platform, which is like, people do Netflix and chill. Well, you can go live and chill. And this is the platform where all of our educators are, all of the platforms, all of the training resources, all of the sessions are recorded so you can watch the sessions on your own time frame. In addition to that, you get live mentorship that's based upon your busy schedule. Here are just some of the tools that we use. You can choose your weapons and you can be successful. We have apps that you can download onto your phone where you can learn and go on the go. Get easy to follow trade ideas. Now, these trade ideas are from trade expert, day traders, traders, and they're looking at the market and they're giving out trading ideas for you to copy, for you to follow, etc. Right? So this is really exciting. All of these tools and resources that we put together underneath what we call the I Am Academy, and our goal is to help educate people. And we'll get into more about money and all that kind of stuff. What does it start? An investment to get started. But tonight, that's not the reason for being on here. I just wanted to share with you some of the strategies and some of the tools that we are doing. So let's see. Let me get over here and excuse me, share my screen. Let me get to the. Let me go by the tab. I'm gonna start by the tab first. And what I'm going to show you next is I'm going to show you one of the tools or strategies that we use. It's called the market trap. And what the market trap does is market trap analyzes the market, right? It takes a look at the market and it gives trading, it gives us ideas on when to enter into the market. And blue and red, these are just simply referred to as candles, right? But it's real simple. It's a real simple process. It's a real simple tool. Over here on the right are the currencies. We trade the eight major currency: the Australian dollar, the Swiss franc, the Japanese yen, the U.S. dollar, the Canadian dollar, the British pound, and the euro and the New Zealand dollar. These are the eight major currency pairs that we primarily focus on. Now, listen, friend, this market trap is very, very, very simple. The market trap is very, very, very simple, right? Um, on the right panel are the currency pairs. You'll notice that there are numbers, and these numbers are constantly changing, right? And basically, what it's showing you is it's showing you the strength of the currency. So, for example, let's look at the euro as an example. So the euro, the number on the top is the euro, the number on the bottom is the Australian dollar. Based upon this chart, the Australian dollar is on the bottom. It's the currency strength is a 67, whereas the euros are 27. What that tells me is, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me an indication on what direction the market is going. Because the currency on the bottom is stronger than the currency on the top, it's telling me the market is moving down this direction, right? The other thing that happens, if you notice, let's see, let me zoom in on the screen for you here a little bit. The other thing you notice is that you got these colored arrows, right? So we are on. Let me bring the currency. We're on the euro right here. We're on the euro Australian dollar. The Australian dollar is the stronger pair. It's 60. You're here to the right. It's a 67 currently. The euros are 33. So the Australian dollar currently is stronger than the euro. So that means the market is moving down in the sell direction. And look at this. You see this red arrow? The red arrow is pointing down. The currency on the bottom is stronger. So what this says is that this is giving me an entry point into the market. It says come in the market at level 1.603. So let's jump over to the euro. So this is what you're looking at now is my broker account. We show you how to set up your broker's account for and it is for free. It doesn't cost you anything to set up your broker's account. It'll take 3 to 5 days for your account to be verified. Simply means you have to provide your official ID, mailing address. Make sure you have an official, a bank account that can you can access international money with it, and you set it up for free. We're not involved in it. You don't pay no commission to us, to the academy, to IA Market. You don't do any of that. We show you how to set it up on your own. But I want to give you a quick example. So over here is a time frame. I'm just going to do a quick time frame, no real analysis on the what did we say? We said the euro. Let's go to the euro. Uh, let's go. Scroll over here on the left side of your screen. You see me scrolling up or down. I'm looking for the euro. There it is. Right here it is. Boom. All right. So as you can see here, the market was up high and then it moved low. Let me zoom in a little bit, zoom out actually. So what the market is doing is moving in a downward direction, right? So I'm just going to do this real quick to give you an idea. I'm going to do a down arrow, and this is called a put. And this is just demonstration purposes. I didn't really do a big analysis on the market. This is just for demonstration purposes. So what I said with high frequency trading or binary option is two options. Either the market is going to close above my entry point or below. And so I predicted that the market is going to close in the next minute. The market is going to close below my entry point. So what I did was I did a dollar trade, dollar lot size as we refer to it. You notice down here it says the profit is 60. That means it's 60 cents, right? This is just demonstration purpose only. So in the next 10 seconds, if this market closed below this entry point, I will get my dollar plus I'll get a 60% profit on it for a total of $1.60. Boom, green bubble. So what you just saw is in 60 seconds, I made 60 cents profit, right? Now watch this. Depending on the amount, let's say if I did $10, that would have been a $6 profit in 60 seconds. If I would have done $20, that would have been a $12 profit in 60 seconds. So this is what we do. Let's go back to the market trap strategy. We look for a down arrow. Boom, right here. You see the red arrows pointing down. We go over here to our currency pair. The euro is a 33. The Australian dollar is a 74, which means the market is moving down, right? And then our strategy gives a suggested entry point into the market, right? So you see the numbers counting down, 52 seconds. Each of these candles are 5 minutes in length. And more on this later. I'm just highlighting some things so that you can see where we're going and how we do what we do. Every day there's training on this, how to be successful. This market strategy is about 70% accurate. And what it does is it's looking at the market, right? And then it's giving trading ideas or suggestions on when you can enter the market. Now it's not 100% accurate. Like I said, this is about 70% success. But listen, man, you do 10 trades and you close 7 out of 10 or even 6 out of 10, and you exercise proper risk management. That's the key. Exercise proper risk management. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen here next. It's 3 seconds, 2 seconds, one. Boom. Now I scan the market before the next candle opens, and boom, there you go. Let me find over here on the right side. Where am I? move off my Euro CAD. I mean, not Euro CAD, but odd. Right here, boom. So listen, Australian is still stronger than the Euro. It said the hit level 55.98. So let's go look. 55.98. It said when the market hit 55, well, it's a bunch higher than 55.98. Oh snap! Let me see. I meant to do 3 minutes, not 1 minute. So what it's saying is when the market gets to, let's go back and look at that number. What number did it suggest? 55.98. When the market reaches 55.98, and you can see where it is now. It's over right here. Is the price? It's 56.60. So I'm boom. Let's do this. Right. So the market trap said, Richard, enter the market anywhere at 1.55 or higher. Right. I usually don't do a minute. This one was too short. This was a mistake. I should have had this set on 3 minutes. I usually do 3 minutes. So again, it's high frequency trading, right? The market trap is telling me when to go in and where to enter the market. I use it. Boom, there's a green bubble. So what happened there? 1 minute, 60 seconds. Look how the market is dropping below my entry point. So far in this trading session, and I'm only using $1. So every time I close in profit, I get 60 cents. Well, I'll show you, for those that are interested, when we get into some more specific stuff, I'll show you the power of compounding interest. Right? Can you see this? I hope this is making sense. Right? So what I'm saying is I predict the market's going to close anywhere below my entry point. So you saw in the first two trades that the market did close under my entry point. So far I'm 2-0. Then the market trap called out this level. Now sometimes you may have to roll over, which is another feature, but I don't really have time to get into that tonight. I usually do 3 minutes on my time frame because it's high frequency trading. High frequency trading simply says I believe the market's going to close either above or below my entry point. And as you can see, the market moved down. My entry point was up above, and the market is dropping. So this is only $1. It's going to be 60 cents. But depending on the size of your account, I recommend proper risk management of 1% of your account balance. So if you have $100, I'm saying, dude, like if you have $100, do 1 or 2% of that account balance. $100. If you have $10,000, do 1 or 2% of that account balance. You don't have to put 10 or 15, 20, whatever. Some people do, right? So if I have $1,000 in my account, I'm gonna do like a $10 trade, right? I'm going to do, like a $10 trade, and if this was a $10 trade, if I did three $10 trades, that would have been $6 profit, $6 profit, $6 profit. And it looks like boom, I'm going to get another profit, right? So technically tonight I'm 2-0. That first trade I don't really count. I just doing that for demonstration purpose. But I looked at the market trap. Market trap analyzed the market for me and said, "Hey, Rich, if the market gets to this level, you want to either do a put or you want to do a call. Put is going down, call is going up." Right? So that's what I wanted to share with you as it relates to how we're winning in the foreign exchange market. Now, there are education classes going on. We look at the market, every morning at 10:30, my business coach and mentor, Mr. Brandon Boyd, he's sharing morning motivation. And then every Eastern Standard Time at 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock, him and his partner, they are sharing strategies on looking at the market, teaching us about the market, right? If you can follow the leader, if you can copy and paste, I'm telling you, you can make money in the foreign exchange market. So that's really all that I had for everyone today. I hope that you found this inspirational. I hope you found it beneficial. My name is Rich Wall Street Williams, and man, listen, I am super, super excited about sharing information to help people be successful in the foreign exchange market. I'll see you at the top because the bottom is just too crowded. Now, we never look down on anyone, unless we're looking down to give them a hand up. I'll see you at the top. Let's go.